Hey everyone, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Look, this video here I'm about to do is about a little girl named Amari. She was basically murdered by her own mom and her mom's lover back in 2021. Okay? This happened in Georgia. So yeah, this is a very sad video. This happened a good time ago. So yeah. This is really sad. This little girl, 8 years old, lost her life by the one person that was supposed to protect her. Her mother. Her mother and her mother's lover killed her. I don't know why they wrote the cases to a 6-year-old daughter, told them what happened. That their mama and their other mama killed their sister. Said giving them up to adoption to the grandmother. Grandmother wanted both of the kids because grandmother knew the mother couldn't do her job right, couldn't take care of her. This is sad. I'm going to speed it up a little bit to about right around at 3:20 right here, and I'm going to play it. This happened on Fox 5. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. So let's go ahead and get the video, people. And this right here is heartbreaking. A young child in the prime of her life, 8 years old, lost her life because her mama and her mama's lover did not have the common decency or the rights or common sense to give up a child that they could not take care of it. And we didn't hear none about this on social media at all. This happened in 2021. Now keep in mind, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's 5 years since that little girl was dead, was killed. 5 years passed, and not a single person mentioned that in social media. Not a single thing was mentioned about this in social media. Why is that? Social media don't make a profit if it's not about race. Let that sink in. Everything you see on social media, you gotta do something about race and shit. But this little girl, 8 years old, just like the one that happened just now, you need to mention that now. Because they had to. If not, then they can get in trouble for that. Social media only targets on what they want to do. But I'm not going to get into that right there. That's going to be later on down the road. I'm going to do this video here. I got another video here too. And everything. I'm going to drop. Well, let's get into this video right here, okay? And I can tell you right now, this is an act. The mom was not fooling me. Because she's really, really not showing that much emotion. Just a little bit. No, you lost your child. It was breaking down crying. She's not breaking down crying in this video, people. She's not. So let's go ahead and get in the video.
It was cracked. I went outside. I went to go around the whole place.
She's not even crying.
I did not see her.
She's not crying.
Celeste
That's
said
the
she
main
could not
thing.
help. She claimed that she had spent that night with her sister at the grandmother's house. She said she returned at around 4 o'clock in the morning, went straight to bed, and did not wake up until Brittany started screaming that Amari was missing. Just 3 hours after Amari was reported missing, her description and information had already been broadcast across local news outlets. 8 years old, African American, 4 feet 10 inches tall, weighing approximately 80 pounds. Last seen wearing a blue Tweety Bird jacket and a blue and white pajama set. She was also wearing her glasses and rainbow-colored sneakers that lit up when she walked. Investigators first searched the hotel room where Brittany and Celeste had been staying. They then thoroughly searched every other room in the hotel. Shortly afterward, canine units joined the search. and helicopters began covering an increasingly large area. Meanwhile, nearby businesses and property owners turned over surveillance footage to the police. Every available resource was being used in the search for the 8-year-old girl. A few hours after the already large-scale search had begun, at 4:30 in the afternoon, the Gwinnett County Police Department announced that investigators still did not have any significant leads. At the same time, they said there were no indications that Amari's disappearance involved foul play. They said, Miss Hall is new to the area, so she does not have many friends or family members here that she could have reached out to. Our officers are patrolling the area, searching the wooded areas, checking local businesses, and trying to determine where she could have gone, wherever she may be. I am confident that, with the help of the public, our police department, and all of our available resources, we will find her and provide her family with answers. Meanwhile, detectives continued interviewing Brittany, Celeste, Jakari, and Zaire. If this story has captured your attention, please support the channel by leaving a like and subscribing. It only takes a moment, but it means a great deal to us and helps us continue creating new videos. More importantly, your support helps ensure that stories like this are not forgotten and that more people have the chance to learn about the lives behind these cases.
The reason we're asking you all these questions and we're trying to get specific every detail, it's not because we're like, ooh, what's Les doing? No, it's because we're trying to figure out at some point this child has gone missing,
right.
And the best way for us to figure that out, even if it seems doesn't make sense, like why are they asking this? What's this have to do with that? We want to know every specific detail for every moment
right.
that you went through in the last like 72 hours. Yeah. We can put everything together and we can figure out, okay, so where's the 8-year-old? What's going on? But in order for us to build this crazy picture to be able to try to figure that out, we got to know everything. How did the kids know you? Like, did they call you Celeste? Did they call you mom number 2? Like, what?
Dad.
They call you dad? Okay. And what time was that when you got back yesterday?
I was around, I want to say, because I came back before she went to the store, and when she came back, I left. And then I got back around, I want to say 4-ish, close to 5-ish, I'm not sure.
So when you got back from Grandma's house, you said that was 5 p.m.?
No, 8 a.m.
5 a.m. Now, when you get back around 4 or 5, did you notice the kids were in their bed? Or?
I didn't, well, it's like, I didn't think to notice that she would go.
So you just wanted to go to bed, you weren't really like checking to see if they were there or not, you just assumed they were.
Yeah.
And was Brittany was home when you did that? When you got in? Okay.
I was asleep, and that's when Brittany woke me up and said, hey, you know, we gotta find her, And I'm like, what happened, what's going on? And then that's when she went outside and started looking.
When was the last time you actually saw Nicole Saturday?
The last time I saw her was before I left, before Brittany came back, and before I left, that was the last time
So Brittany gets back from the BP, as you're leaving with your sister, you do see Nicole, you see her there, you know she's there.
When I got back from the store, I didn't know for sure. But before she left the store, she was there. But when I got back early that morning, I didn't look to see.
No, okay, so before you left with your sister.
That was the last time I saw her.
So when you were leaving to go with your sister to Grandma's house, that's when you saw her there.
She never and then even if she wants to go outside, she'll always ask both of us. She don't just ask one parent, she'll ask both of us.
Do you know where Nicole is?
No, I don't.
No. Did you take Nicole from home?
I did not take Nicole from home.
Did anything happen to Nicole within the last 24 hours that you're aware of that caused her any type of injury?
No.
Is Nicole alive that you're aware of?
That I'm aware of, yes.
Is she dead that you're aware of?
No.
No. Okay. Do you have any reason to believe that she would not be okay? Other than the fact that
that's one around the house, I assume the worst.
Okay. Do you know anything about her whereabouts?
No, except the same thing we've been saying 20 times today.
We're going to step out for a second. We're going to go talk to Brittany for a little bit, and then we'll get back to you, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Celeste said that, in her opinion, Amari had run out of the hotel, but then someone saw her and...
And with all that, what do you think happened with Nicole?
I'm going to tell you from my personal experience. 2 years ago when I got back with Brittany, because we were together before she had kids, and then we separated, and then we came back together. My one-on-one relationship with her was, she was a sweet child, but the only thing was her behavioral problem.
So what do you think happened last night?
What I think more probably got super mad like it could be 1,000 reasons. I really don't know what goes through. I'm not the mother.
Okay.
So I really don't know what goes through this girl's mind. I'm still learning her and still getting her to accept, me, because she does realize it was just her and her mom. Now I came into the picture, so I don't know if it's probably was different for her. Like, who is this person? And trying to understand.
Does she try to get into it with you when she gets upset?
No, she just told me leave me alone. Okay. I'm like, I'll leave me alone, and then when she's done, probably an hour later, she'll probably come back and be like, I apologize. And I'm like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So what do you think happened with her?
I really think she just, God forbid, but I really think that she just, of course, ran away, but I really think that, God forbid, somebody snatched her up.
We want to know where Nicole is. It's not if we find Nicole.
I want to know where Nicole is.
It's a when we find Nicole. We're going to find her.
Yeah.
If it's within the next couple hours, within the next couple days, we're going to find her. Okay? It's just a matter of when. Yeah. We know something happened. We know she's somewhere, and I think that you know where she is.
It's just how you.
Well, this is just what we gotta do. We gotta talk to her.
I've been in this predicament before when someone murdered my mother, and they didn't come at me like this. When they sat me down, they just let me write everything, and they just went off that. But it's like I'm just being real with you. It's like how you come at me.
Well,
I think you did this. I think you know. You just said it. I think you know where she is. It's like if you think I know them, what are you trying to get me to say?
Once the first 24 hours had passed since Amari's disappearance, detectives brought in the homicide unit to join the investigation.
Also breaking for you right now, the search continues for that missing 8-year-old girl in Gwinnett County who police say is in danger tonight. This is the second cold night that Amari Hall from Peachtree Corners has been away from her home, away from her mother. John Sherrick is live for us tonight from outside the mother's extended stay hotel. John.
Gwinnett County Police have suspended their search for Amari until daybreak, although the investigation into her disappearance continues. Gwinnett County Police conducting a grid search of these woods between the hotel where Amari lives with her mother and Peachtree Industrial Boulevard.
We are working every lead and we are looking at every angle.
Gwinnett County Police Sergeant Jennifer Richter says the mother and Amari moved to the hotel a couple of months ago and have no relatives living nearby. Among the searchers, volunteers from Alpha Team Canine Search and Rescue. Amari wears eyeglasses and may be wearing rainbow light-up shoes. Gwinnett County Police are saying that it is more urgent by the hour that someone find her soon, and they're hoping everyone involved in this investigation is hoping that someone will spot her soon and call 911.
All right, John, hoping for a safe, quick recovery. Thank you so much.
Temperatures had now dropped below freezing, making the search even more difficult. Gwinnett County Police Sergeant Jennifer Richter said, "At this point, we are doing absolutely everything we can to develop any leads possible. We are going back to re-interview anyone who needs to be re-interviewed, and we are talking to anyone who might be able to help. But with this much time having passed, this has now become a critical case. It is extremely concerning. But before long, everything changed. Investigators told the media that the people they believed were responsible for Amari's disappearance were already in custody. They also said that they now believe they were searching for Amari's body, rather than hoping to find her alive and safe. And then came another shocking announcement.
Breaking, the mother of a missing child, arrested and charged. Brittany Nicole Hall is in the Gwinnett County Jail right now on multiple cruelty to children charges.
Investigators say they've gone room to room, enlisted the help of canines and a helicopter in their search. Still no Amari. They tell me they've combed through the surveillance video from the hotel and add they've found something concerning, but are unwilling to release those details at this time in order to protect the investigation. As police work to uncover the truth, neighbors here at the Hometown Studio Hotel remain baffled at how this young girl seemed to vanish in plain sight.
Nobody heard anything. Nobody heard anything, any commotion or anything.
Unable to withstand the investigators' persistent pressure to tell the truth, Brittany gave them a new version of what had happened. She claimed that Celeste had killed her daughter and that she had helped cover up the crime. Sadly, on the second day, the search came to an end.
I'm deeply sad to report to you that at 10:45 this morning, the body of Amari Hall was discovered.
Brittany led investigators to a wooded area near Stone Mountain Freeway in DeKalb County. It was there that they found Amari. She was naked and partially buried beneath dirt and leaves. Her body had been wrapped in 3 trash bags tied together with rope. Even so, parts of her small body were still visible through some of the bags. She was found approximately 15 miles from the hotel. Police Chief J.D. McClure said, "My heart goes out to Amari Hall's family. We worked tirelessly on this case. We put an extraordinary amount of effort into finding her, but sadly, this is not the outcome we had hoped." 4. Amari had suffered multiple fractures to her skull and ribs. Her body showed extensive blunt force injuries, cuts on her arms, a lacerated liver, and internal bleeding. A powerful blow to her torso had crushed her liver against her spine. The medical examiner also noted that Amari weighed only 54 pounds, approximately 30 pounds less than what would normally be expected for a child her age. She showed clear signs of malnutrition. The medical examiner ruled her cause of death to be prolonged, severe physical abuse, including repeated blows to the head. The report also concluded that she showed signs of battered child syndrome.
We compared statements that we had gotten from Brittany Hall and also her partner, Celeste Owen. We compared those statements with evidence that we gathered and recognized that those statements were indeed false. Our investigation transitioned from a missing person case to indeed a homicide case. Within the next several hours, we will charge Celeste Owen with felony murder in connection with the death of Amari Hall. Additionally, Brittany Hall will be charged with concealing the death of another. We will continue to also investigate her role in this murder.
Just a few hours after the search for Amari began, detectives started to realize that Brittany's and Celeste's statements did not match. The first thing that caught their attention was Celeste's account of where she claimed to have been that morning.
So what was the first time Saturday that you left?
The first time Saturday, I can't recall the time.
Before morning, afternoon, evening?
The first time I left, I went to the store. It was morning. Went to the store that day, and then came back, and then left again, and then helped my sister out, and then came back that morning before she went.
Now, when you left again to help your sister out, what time was that?
Left again before. I couldn't really even tell you.
Afterwards, before dinner, nighttime day. I mean, the sun goes down at 5 o'clock.
Before that, it had to be nighttime. Daylight wasn't there.
So when you went to go help your sister, it was already nighttime.
Going on night.
Going on night. So after 5 o'clock.
In reality, Celeste had not spent the night with her grandmother and sister on the night Amari was reportedly reported missing. Investigators later discovered that her relatives had not seen her for several months. It was a lie that was remarkably easy to verify.
And then when you get back?
That Saturday morning. I mean, you talking about Friday?
No, we're still on Saturday.
Still on Saturday.
So we left.
So Saturday morning I came back. Sorry, I'm just...
Okay, so let's just, sorry, just breathe. Okay, so you hang out pretty all morning on Sunday. You go to the store, you come back, and then you leave again when it's kind of dark to go help your sister, and then you come back. When you get back.
Sometimes I don't look up, sometimes I just...
Well, I'm not talking about sometimes, I'm talking about just yesterday.
Just Saturday.
Just yesterday.
Came back around, let me give you the specific time. I think the morning, I want to say, because I came back, it was evening, it was dark, I want to say, 2 o'clock, because I was in, then came back.
At 2 a.m.?
Came back, yeah, 2
okay.
p.m.
2 p.m.?
Because Saturday, sorry.
Okay, so let's start over. Again, all over the place.
Brittany told police that before calling 911, she had frantically searched the entire hotel, building and parking lot for Amari for a long time. But not a single surveillance camera captured her doing so. The cameras also showed no sign of Amari running out of the hotel or leaving with anyone else. The 8-year-old girl simply never left that hotel room alive.
So she wakes you up, she calls 911 as she's waking you up, you said, and then she goes outside and she went and checked the whole parking lot.
Checked the camera, I guarantee.
Okay, so that was one thing I wanted to touch on too. So we've checked several cameras. There's a camera for the hotel, there's the car wash across the street, there's Hibachi, there's another camera. We've checked all those cameras. We have people checking those cameras right now. They never saw her walking around that hotel.
Really? This morning?
Mm-hmm. Now, did you see her go walking around?
I only saw her go down the steps.
Okay, there we go. They had cameras. And you said, what, really? Really? When somebody do that right there, that means they busted. That girl did not leave that hotel alive. They killed her there. Made the other door keep quiet. Watch, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, I'm sad that these little kids lost their lives because their parents did not want to take care of them. I really am sad. I'm not a parent, but I'm an uncle. I have 2 beautiful nephews I care a lot about. And everything. So I can see how people who have kids or have nephews and nieces can feel that way. I feel the same way. And it just saddens me. It sickens me and it saddens me. Little kids 8 years old or younger being killed. These little kids, they cannot fight for themselves. And you have people like that killing them. It's really sickening and sad. That's what I'm saying. If you take care of your kids, don't have none, people. Because kids are precious, precious gifts sent down from God to make this world a better place. And every time a little kid dies, a star is born in heaven. It saddens. It is. It's really saddening to see little kids like that die. I have no problem supporting grown-ass teenagers and all that stuff. I have no problem with that. Because they can fight for themselves. But when a little child is 4 or 8 years old, don't have the strength, the muscle, or the weight behind it to take care of themselves, no. Can't have that, people. Really can't have that kind of shit. I'm sorry, but I'm about to cut this video here because I can't deal with this shit no more. I really can't. When it comes down to little kids dying, I don't like doing these videos. I really don't. It's just not right. And this little kid lost her life by the one person that supposed to protect, love, cherish them. That's the betrayal that stains the soul from this world and the next. It saddens. It really is. I'm gonna do a little more with this video, and I gotta call it quits. Cause this shit right here is pissing me off. This is a young little kid, young kid, still a baby, not even a teenager. More like a newborn stage. She trusted her parents, loved her parents. Her own mom killed her. As you hear in the autopsy, crushed her liver up against her spine, lacerations, broken ribs, internal bleeding, hemorrhaging to the head, broken skull, battered child syndrome. They treated her like a punching bag. Instead of giving her to her grandmother, they was using that little girl to get money from the government. If you don't believe me, here's some of the comments. They deserve the death penalty. Poor girl. I ain't calling out the person's name. Poor baby died at the hands of these two horrendous monsters. Wow. Lying through her teeth. Probably wouldn't give the children to the grandmother because they were the meal tickets from the government. The grandmother wanted to raise the kids, but the mom refused. Mom refused because she would lose all of her state benefits. Here's another example. This woman killed her 4-year-old daughter, and he killed her and the other kid. She killed his son, so he went and killed her and her daughter. Wow. Absolutely wow. You can go on these websites here like Bodycam POV. 4-year-old girl exposed her daddy's horrible secret. Or another red flag crime. That's another place you can go on there too. And everything. And this is the same one right here. This is Mr. Nightfall. It's a police channel about police crimes and everything. This is where I got this information from. And everything. So, yeah. Poor Amari was killed back in 2021 in Georgia. 6 years. You still have not reported her death. About it. 6 years now. She was dead. She was 8 years old. So, 6 years she'd be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. And she was still alive. She was 8 years old when she was killed. Back in 2021. Let that sink in. 8 years old. And it's been 6 years now since she was killed. And not one social media place reported except for the one in Georgia. Because it happened in Georgia. Let that sink in, people. This 8-year-old girl was killed by the one people who brought her in this world. The one people had a job to make sure nobody took her life, nobody killed her, nobody harmed her. And all she asked from the people to be loved her and take care of her. But what they did, they killed her. The parents, the ones that swore to protect the children from all evils, no matter what, was evil itself. Let that sink in, people. An 8-year-old girl who didn't have no hate in her heart, had no evil bone, no evil spirit, no evil intention in her little mind, was taken from this world by the one person that supposed to protect her. The one fucking person whose job is to protect her. It's like a 4-year-old girl who was killed. They found the remains here in South Carolina, Winsboro. Her parents' job was to protect her. They killed her. Said give her up for adoption. They took her away. See, our job as parents, uncles, aunts, is to protect the little kids, not to kill them. But there's sick pieces of shit like this that does that to kids. Said you can't take care of the kid, give him up to a doctor so somebody else do it. No. These sick pieces of shit, monsters, has to kill the little kids instead of giving the kids away for a better future, a better life. There's some people in this world can't have kids, but you take it upon yourself to kill them. Then you want to cry a victim, or you want to cry and whine. Your job as a parent is to protect the kids. Kids are special. They're God's gift. They are angels in human form that make this world a better place. This place is already a fucking shit hellhole. Every time a little kid dies, the world gets darker. People, you have kids. You love them. You cherish them. Every day, thank God that you have kids. Give them a hug. Give them kisses. Because these people right here did not care for their kids. The one that killed the 4-year-old girl, and buried her remains here in South Carolina, did not care for her kid. People, you gotta understand something. Kids are very special. When they're 4 years old, up to 8 years old, they're very special gifts that don't need to be destroyed, don't need to be killed, don't need to be damaged, broken, none of that shit. Kids are one thing in this world that God gives us joy for. But let's get back to this video. I'm gonna do some more little more minutes here. Then I'm gonna call it quits.
Another thing I do have to ask is on the side that something else might have happened. Is there any reason something else might happen? Like maybe Moore got hurt and there's an accident and we're just afraid to talk about it, something like that?
Yeah, sometimes she is like that. You'll ask her what's wrong.
I mean, I'm talking like last night. Did something happen to her to where she got hurt real bad, and we're coming up with this story to try to get away from that because we're worried that like if the police find out, they're going to think something else happened and we're going to get in trouble, like something like that.
Additional findings from the medical examiner revealed that Amari had actually died 2 days before the 911 call was made. However, it was the interview with Amari's younger sister, Zaire, whose body was covered in bruises, that told investigators everything they needed to know. 2 days before Amari's body was found, Celeste told Zaire that Amari had gone to the Bad Kids Hospital.
Dad took her sister to the Bad Girl Hospital.
To the Bad Girl Hospital. Oh, she's saying that because when Moore would act out, I say, Moore, listen, if you can't listen to us, you're gonna go, can't say defects, can't say none of that stuff. I say, Moore, if you can't play with your sisters or you can't negotiate, you're gonna go to his place. And normally when we say that, Moore will act right for at least 3 hours.
Why would Zaire say that she saw you take Nicole last night?
She saw me.
Why would she say that you took her last night and that she's not coming back?
I didn't take her last night. I don't know why she would say that.
Okay, we've got a missing 8-year-old. If a 6-year-old says, hey, mom's girlfriend took her, and I just brush that off, then I'm not doing a good job. Okay?
I wouldn't purposely take her out and call you to say she's missing.
Okay, and like I just said, it's nothing against you, nothing that I have against you or anything. We've got your phone, we've got your girlfriend's phone. We're getting into those phones. Whether you guys like it or not, we're getting search warrants, we're going through them, we're going to check location data, we're going to check text messages, whether they're deleted or not, we're going to check phone call records, we're checking camera systems for vehicles, vehicle tags, locations. We're going to talk to every single person you guys have even thought about talking to in the past 5-6 days.
Okay, so to go through your phone, you want us to just get a search warrant then? You mind if we just look through it real quick? It'd be way faster.
You have to have probable cause first. I'm not a probable cause. I'd rather have a lawyer before you go through that.
Dozens of horrifying videos were found on Celeste's phone showing both women regularly beating and brutally abusing the children. Investigators also discovered that Celeste had made the following internet searches. What do you do when a child just will not listen? Lakes near me. How does the city sewer system work? Why do kids run away from home? How do I report someone missing? And U-Haul customer account.
Okay, so I just want to talk to you away from her, separate me.
Yes. All I'm saying is, just to clear things, I am discombobulated. I cannot give you exact times. If you feel like I went at the BP that time, run the camera back to the BP where you saw me with this hat. You don't approach people like that to try to get something out of someone because you think so. Then why would a little girl just why would a little girl? I'm telling you everything that's going on. And then when we come for help, you don't really get help. That's why a lot of people do things and just don't call the cops and handle it their own way because they can flip. Just like what it did today, like my dad always told me. Anything can flip with cops. So it just pisses me off because I've been out all day. I've been answering you respectfully all morning. Respectfully all morning. Then I get here and I'm in the room that I've never been in before that I seen on First 48 and being chastised with questions, trying to make me. I think you did it. As soon as he said that, it broke me to the core. Because if I did it, I damn sure wouldn't be in that hotel. I would be going on the run. Because like I might as well take matters in my own hands or hire a private investigator. Like I wanted to do today. I said, babe, if they can't actively find today, when we get up on money, we're going to hire a private investigator to also help. The information I gave you, the information she gave you, when she woke up, she was not there. That's it. You can flip the bed. You guys check the bed 10 times. Go flip it again. We give you permission to go in there. If you guys asked us, but you guys kept coming in, which you know you got to have warrant to come in anyway, but we opened the door and let you come in. So it's like, just have some respect for it. It's like, come on, we wouldn't be calling you for help if I would have just got away with it.
On November 19th, the day investigators believe Amari was killed, surveillance footage captured Celeste renting a small U-Haul truck. She then drove to a dollar store where she purchased latex gloves, bleach, and several drinks. Later that same day, at 7:30 in the evening, the truck was returned to the rental company. By 8 o'clock that evening, Celeste was waiting for an Uber. Using the truck's route and cell phone location data, investigators were able to trace the location where Amari's body was found in DeKalb County. Within just a few hours, all the pieces of the case had come together. According to investigators, Brittany had repeatedly talked about wanting to place Amari up for adoption. However, Amari's grandmother, Barbara, said she had asked Brittany many times to let her take in and raise all 3 children, but Brittany refused every time. Neighbors said that although they had not seen anything suspicious, they rarely ever saw the children outside the hotel room. The family lived a very isolated life. Police believe that Celeste was responsible for the fatal blows to Amari's head, while Brittany helped cover up the crime. Afterward, they placed the little girl's body into trash bags, and Celeste rented a U-Haul truck to transport and dispose